you had to call time out pretty early in this one, and then defensively it didn't seem like it got a lot better throughout. What did you see on that end?
Yeah, look, with that quick turnaround, two things I wanted to emphasize was communication and rebounding. So for us to have a possession where it was like they were playing volleyball, that just showed me where our mind was at the start of the game. And two things we were worried about was D-trans and the rebounding, and we showed where we're at first play of the game.
And you mentioned the turnaround, so for the whole game, 19 offensive rebounds, second chance points were a problem. Did you think it was a lack of any? Did you see anything that would indicate that?
Oh, look, we had a great game Friday night, very emotional. Our flight got cancelled yesterday, so we got in here. I think I got to the hotel early this morning. So those can go one or two ways. You can come out with great energy and spirit and play really well, and I would be in here saying, man, what a great group, we fought and we made it happen. But as I said, that first possession really showed me where we're at. We did a great job in the second quarter of fighting back and giving ourselves a chance. We just couldn't get over the hump. Tonight I think we cut it to 4 potentially with the ball, and that was probably like our opportunity if we could have like put a little bit more scoreboard pressure on them, but we just couldn't do that tonight. And the 19 offensive rebounds, I want to say 12 of them were in the first half.
They're a pretty physical team as it is, go to the free throw line a lot. What's challenging about the way they play offense, because it is a little bit different?
You said they're a physical team.
Well, they get to the free throw.
No.
Yeah.
So Ty Webster, he's a physical player. I'm not debating that. Olgun, you're reading the stats. How many fouls on Ty Webster?
0.
Fouls drawn?
0.
Their point guard, what did he have?
I got you. Drew 4 fouls.
And how many did he have?
0.
Interesting in my eyes, when he's chasing around some elite guards in this competition for 40 minutes. Very interesting, you know. But we just weren't on the money today. Big Sauce he was cooking us everywhere tonight. We just had no presence defensively. Thought Travers come in and gave us a great presence with him flying around and creating some steals and easy opportunities. And you can see Tayshaun, he's been playing phenomenal. Tonight he was a little slow. And you can truly see the impact he has on our team when he's playing at an elite level.
You mentioned Ty. I don't know whether he got a knock or something late in the game. Health-wise, he's okay? Or?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah. His feelings were hurt because he fouled out, I would guess.
That 7th, 8th spot in this rotation, It looked like Todd Blanchfield got those minutes tonight. What are you looking for, and did you decide that pre-game? Is it a matchup thing? Is it a circumstance thing? How do you decide that?
Absolutely a circumstance thing. I coach on feel, and Blanchfield's been practicing very well for a couple weeks, phenomenal at practice. And so tonight he went in. He got what was really good about that tonight is he went in and he found an easy score. And then the next time when he was open on the 3, he stepped up and shot a very confident shot. It's amazing when you just, free throw or a layup, how that gets your confidence going. So, yeah.
Jesse is one of the vets on this team. What are the conversations like, behind the scenes as far as Todd not getting minutes sometimes, Nordo not getting minutes, your minutes diminishing? Do you feel concerned that maybe you're not going to get those back, or is it all in on what the team needs to win?
I think if I'm worrying about how many minutes I play, I'm probably worrying about the wrong thing, to be honest. I said it earlier on, or maybe last week, my job isn't to score a certain amount of points or play a certain amount of minutes. Our job collectively as an organisation is win basketball games. So the minutes is irrelevant in my view.
Have you seen him play the last 2 games? He's had a huge impact on the result of the game.
When that rotation does shorten, though, people do get frustrated when their minutes diminish. How do you, as a leader, sort of put that in perspective for them and make sure that they're also kind of in on the team, succeeding?
Exactly what I told you. We've got a great bunch of guys, and that's done earlier on in the year. That's done in recruiting. That the goal, as I said, isn't to guarantee a certain amount of minutes. It's to win basketball games. Sure, I think there's some personal frustration, but at the end of the day, you kind of got to put that aside, and it's what's best for the team, and it always has been.
What are you seeing out there defensively? Why this team is getting leaky at times? Why the effort on the boards doesn't seem to be that? What are you seeing out there?
Yeah, look, I said it to the group at half time. It was a 6-point game, and I think we were exceptionally lucky for it to be a 6-point game. Even the final score, I don't think was a true reflection of the game. We should have been getting pumped at halftime on the scoreboard, and we weren't. I mean, they had 49 rebounds. We had 25. That's pretty much double. That's probably a good indication of, as JR said, of where we were at. And credit to them, they fully deserved it. They wanted it more. And at the end of the day, to only lose by 21, I think that's probably lucky, to be honest. It wasn't great. 112 points, and we're going to have nights where we don't shoot well, or we turn the ball over, or things like that. But we've still got to knuckle down and keep them in front and rebound and pursue the ball, and we didn't do that.
Yeah, how do you address that? Because it seems like offensively you guys are good, but defensively it seems to have been a trend throughout the season, and rebounding as well. How do you fix that as a coach?
Yeah, well, we watch film. I think, we got our butts kicked tonight, but we've incrementally getting better. Like, you guys have been hounding us about rebounding. We out-rebounded the Kings the other night. But when you ask about, the defense, scouting report on Brown loves to reject. He gets to reject. Rowdy or Brokoff, be attached, and we're not attached to him. And then all of a sudden, those things that you let slip, then that impacts everything else, and it's a snowball effect. We're out of position for rebounding, all of that type of stuff. So when we're locked in, communicating, we had some miscommunications on some switches, they shoot wide open threes, So those are the things we talk about at practice, communication. We do, like anything, we do some drills to emphasize that type of stuff. We've been playing well, and they were ready. There was a lot at stake in tonight's game, and they come out and they deserved it, and we weren't ready, first and foremost.
Just more broadly on that, and even the last 10 games you've been winning a bunch, but some of the defensive stuff, just you score a lot and you give up a lot of points. Historically, that's tough in this league once it gets to the postseason. You're confident that you guys have enough defensively to really compete?
Absolutely. Let me know when they're going to stop keeping score in the game.
You're saying you are happy that you're seeing the progress you think you want to see trending towards the playoffs?
Absolutely. Tonight, to give up that many points, we can't win a game. But, everyone likes to talk about ball screen coverage and this and that. Take pride in your own personal performance, keep the guy in front of you, follow the scouting report a little bit, and rebound the ball. And as Jesse said, we're down 6 at halftime. That was flattering. So we had a chance, as poorly as we all say we played. So to have a team where you feel like you played bad and you still have a chance, that's got the makings of something good.
I think we've got one on Zoom.
I think you answered this, but I couldn't hear the question, so I don't want to assume. Did you say Ty Webster wasn't injured, or were you talking about somebody else? I couldn't hear who you were referencing.
Ty Webster, yeah, he hobbled off in sympathy because he fouled out.
No worries. Thank you. Good to clarify.